Today on Feats of Strength, we dropped into a private training session at Roll Jiu-Jitsu Academy in North Vancouver to roll and chat with ADCC contender Ben Dyson. Ben has made appearances on the Fight to Win stage as well as at multiple Polaris events. Earlier this year, he earned his spot to ADCC by winning the European Trials and looks to cement himself among the best in the world at the prestigious Championships September 28th and 29th in Anaheim, California. Before we sat down, Ben did humor me with a few rounds, and it went about as well as could be expected.
So you're going up against him right now, eh?
Yeah, you just say that. It's more just like fighting a bear. Okay.
Well, like from the start.
Yeah, or whatever you'd like to share, I guess. Like you start, like obviously you're not from North America.
No. So obviously I'm from the south of England. Decided one day that I wanted to start Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for whatever reason. Watching some sort of fights probably, I think. And then found my nearest club, which was like down the road from me. That only opened like, it was very coincidental. It opened like a few weeks before. The person who was teaching the classes was a purple belt at the time. Came to me, a friend of mine, and he was a purple belt under Roy Dean, who turned out to be my kind of lifelong professor, basically. Not lifelong since jiu-jitsu, lifelong, right? And so I started, loved it. As soon as I turned up, I started going to every class pretty much straight away. And then started looking for extra training. That club kept going, but I was training in other places as well to kind of maximise the amount of time I trained, and that's when I found the next place that I did most of my training in England, a gym called Hip Hop.
Finding your name, I guess, more and more on like larger stages now. Like, is that a natural progression, or like what was the roadmap really to like becoming more of like a career like jiu-jitsu practitioner?
So I had like a bunch of success when I was a brown belt, right? Like especially like domestically and everything. And I beat supposedly all the people that were at the top in the country, right? And I was getting on the shows like and then I had a really bad injury. I hurt my knee. So after Polaris 4, I hurt my knee the weekend after, which was Noki Worlds. And had to have surgery, was out for a year. Couldn't train, obviously couldn't compete. Did a whole year on the shelf. And that kind of set me back a bit in terms of confidence, and set me back in terms of obviously if your name's not, you're on the shelf for a year and a half, it's like, okay, you get stale if you train with the same people day in, day out, especially if you're in a small gym. Say you've been training there for 5 years, and you've been training with the same 15 dudes for the same 5 dudes for the last 5 years. Right, and that does happen, right? And you can get good doing that as long as everyone's game's progressing, but for me, you're gonna get better faster if you go and train in different places. It's like, honestly, so many places across the world now. I managed to go and train with different people. Yeah, it's certainly beneficial, I think. Because there's not much that I haven't seen now. You know?
Right. Speaking of, I guess, like training methodology, do you, in your mind, is there a strict difference between, say, competition preparation versus like skill acquisition? Like, I just want to get better, or does it? I guess I don't know at your level if it makes like, that much difference.
They run hand in hand. I think getting better for a competition. You're in the gym all the time. You're training all the time. Obviously, you want to make those skills go up. I think you don't need to have the competition preparation in order to improve. Just helps.
Right. Do you have like a personal preference for, I guess, how you split, like, say, how much you drill versus how much you just go like free sparring or situation?
For me, it depends on the time, because obviously time's I'm still having to work full time and manage other things. Time's limited, right? So I like to feel fit in myself, and not that you can't get fit from drilling, because you can drill like in a competition way for sure. And to be honest, if there's a bone that I had to pick with my training is that I don't drill enough, I like to just wrestle. I like to just spar. I like to just do as many rounds as I possibly can, and that's how I feel good about, you know, competition. I feel, oh, I put the time in, I put the rounds in. Definitely I'm trying to improve that aspect, especially as now kind of I facilitate my own training, I organise different parts of training. Quite often if I attend a class, I'm the one that's teaching it, so it's difficult to get that
right.
Yeah. Now, I mean, obviously when I was at Atos it was different. I wasn't teaching at all, which was great. I was just a pupil and drilling, and like it helps a lot, definitely. Consider myself lucky. I get to fly all these places. I'm getting trips for free. People pay me decent money to teach them. Yeah, it's great to do what I love. It's fantastic. But in order to have that solid income, you know, like guaranteed income that you're going to be able to, you know, keep a family going with. For me, it's not quite yet there yet. Obviously, you've got like all of the people that are earning big bucks from it, like Gordon Ryan and those type of people. That, yeah, fair play to them. They're making it work. So that's the dream. The trials that I managed to win was my third.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, third trials. It's a tough tournament, man. It's a really
It's very exciting.
The guys that I've lost to both times are two really good grapplers, so I had no shame really in losing to them. But yeah, it hurt. It's horrible. It's like, yeah, I mean, that goal of winning that tournament. So many even the best people have won, they even have done well in the ADCCs. Like, I have won those trials tournaments, like you might not even think, right? Like Keenan, like Felipe Pena won trials tournaments. Like they're big stepping stones to like big things, right? So it's if you can win a trials tournament, like it means it gives you that stamp of legitimacy. Right?
Yeah, for sure.
Which I always search for, and I knew that. Like winning like a major title at black belt, that's what it was for me. I wasn't interested in getting on the podium at Gi Worlds.
Right.
For me, nah. ADCC
was always
the one. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. It's everything, right? It's as few rules as grappling has, really. Obviously, points rules, but I mean you can like slam people, you can heel hook and reap and do all that stuff. And for me, it's more of a true reflection of your grappling ability.
Right.
Doing well in ADCC. Of course I'm going to say that.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Of course you have that opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you very much. I don't know if, I think, thank you for spending the time, and all the best.
That's good for you.
Yeah. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers, bud. Cheers. Thanks for the food. Yeah. Sorry I ate it so fast.
That's all good. Yeah, thanks for smashing it.
Nah, man. You're doing good. Doing really good.